So today we're headed up to the summit of Mount Washington. I've not done that in a while, and never from this side of the mountain. So we're taking what is the most heavily used path, the Tuckerman Ravine trail, on the way up, and we'll probably take Boott Spur coming down. Tuckerman's Ravine is actually the shortest path, but the steepest one, and should be interesting. We were just talked to by the ranger on the way in, giving us some tips of what to do and what not to do. Anyway, it's the right kind of day for it. Should be pretty clear, or completely clear, a little bit on the cool side, and off we go. Just starting out. It's quite the waterfall. Caretaker's cabin, and mountains all around us. Yep, we're going up that somewhere. Climbing. Climbing. It's a Wildcat ski area over there. Probably actually on the way down, we're taking a different route down. We'll probably get a better view of it. But yes, we're still going up. There's a waterfall up here. Probably get closer to it. Getting closer to it. I'm not zoomed in this time. I think we go right up by it. Yeah. Still some climbing to do. All right. Found it. Okay. Still going up. There's the top of the waterfall now. There's the trail down there, sort of. That one. I think we might be at the top of the waterfall. There's people. Oops, sorry. Get the people. They're there. So, we're at the top of the head wall, which I think is the steepest part. I wouldn't swear to it. See how we're above tree line, so there's cairns marking the trail because there's no trees left. But that's still where we're headed. See some people up here working their way up. And you can see the top of some of the radio towers. Hopefully the clouds will stay away so we'll get a clear shot when we get up there. But I don't think they'll last long if we do get them. Yeah, and that's everything we've done so far. Let's see, the caretakers that we stopped at down there. There's a better shot of wildcat. Anyway, onward. People coming up. People coming down.
Okay. Yeah. Oh my, how is so far back? I don't even know, but we must just be like super caught right now. Like, they call me the flash. Well, they literally, you know, they call me like.
Okay, I just got a dose of reality here. So that back mountain there is Eisenhower, and the one in front is Madison. Madison's 5,200 feet, and Eisenhower's just under 5,000. And down at the base there is Lake of the Clouds Hut. We're up there. Still not quite to the top, but I think we're pretty close at this point. All right, all but done.
Me too.
That's the road right there. There's some cars parked. So you get up to the top of the parking lot and then they throw these steps at you, and it's like just when you think you're done. It's a madhouse up here. Makes a difference when you can drive it or take the train up.
Maybe we want to fix some stuff.
Since there's a big line up there, we won't get our pictures at the summit sign. We got a couple of those. Hit you again. So there's the easiest way up the mountain. And we're going the hardest way off the mountain. So we came down just a little ways. And it's clearing enough to see.
That's what it was last year.
So that's Jefferson there and Adams over there. And there's the hotel, and on that side is Monroe and Eisenhower and Pierce and still working our way down. Good shot of the hut over there though, and Monroe in the background. Maybe you probably couldn't make it up, but you can kind of see the whole trail that goes. This isn't gonna work. Well, anyway, see there's a white line through there. And if you look close enough, you can see people all along it. This is a Tuesday, busy day. It's beautiful weather, so it makes sense. That's where we came from. Nancy's ducking. Oh, there she is. So I thought I'd show you how navigating by cairn works. You can see all in front of us. It's tougher to see when there's a pile of rocks. Like we were trying to climb up the side of the, I think they call it the Washington Cone, where it was just a bunch of rocks. Here they actually show up and they're pretty easy to figure out where you're supposed to be going. And it serves two purposes. One is there are no trees to put trail markings on. And in the snow, even with a couple of feet of snow, you can see bumps out here, so you can still navigate then. Yeah, we are off the big guy, working our way down the alternate route over Boott Spur, which I have no idea what that even looks like, so I won't know if I've done it. The trail is called Boott Spur, so that's the main thing I'm looking for. We're currently on the Davis Path, which is one of the two oldest trails out in the range. That and Crawford Path. They were both essentially just trying to get you to the top of Mount Washington. And back in the days where Davis and Crawford were just roaming around and said, hey, maybe I'll make a path. Alright, that's probably not how I'll stop rambling. Alright, it'll be tough to see, but there's a guy in red. And there's a person in blue right in the middle. They're tiny. Somebody in white up there. So that's the trail we went up. And I'll zoom out in a minute so you can get a sense of how Nancy is crazy. Alright, here we go. There's the mountain. So right up on the side of that, there's a bunch of people trying to climb it right now. So just showing you where we're headed. The Boott Spur Trail, I think I had mentioned that. And this pile of rocks over here, I believe, is the Boott Spur. So the trail goes right by it. Nobody out here. They're all over on Washington, which makes sense. Yeah, so that's over that way. All right, so we're closing in on the Boott Spur Trail starting, going down. So while we're still up here, we got this nice view of Washington. Figured I'd share it. You can get a little bit of a sense of some of the trails that are over there. See the path that goes off in that direction. We did see people out there at one point. Can't really pick up on the trail we came up on, but it pretty much, I don't know. It's pretty steep, so it came right up that wall somewhere. And then you get rewarded by climbing right up that.
It's strange, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. There we go. All right. It's almost eerie because you can hear people, but you cannot see them. They're too far away, too tiny, but somehow the sound's carrying over here. Fortunately, nobody's screaming, so that, I think the last video I told you that was Boott Spur that we were headed to. And I'll swing you around here. And look, there's more pile of rocks over here. So this may be Boott Spur up here. Or maybe up there. Whatever. We're close to it. Ooh, actually, if you watched yesterday's video, there's the bald faces. We can see over the tops of the other ridges to get to it. Woohoo! We're on the top of Boott Spur, for what that's worth. And nice view of Washington from here. And there's that other hump that I saw over there. That's Monroe. You can't quite see the Lake of the Clouds hut from here, but that's the rest of the range, and Eisenhower in the middle, and Pierce over there, and then lots of mountains behind them, and lots of mountains over there. There's Wildcat again. I think that right there, I believe, is the start of the auto road up to the top of Mount Washington. And you can drive all the way up there. I don't know. That doesn't sound like fun to me, but could be. So yeah, so from here we'll start walking down, and I'm sure there'll be some things to see, but not this 360 view we're getting up here. Okay, down quite a ways, there's the Tuckerman Ravine straight on. Washington's up to the right, and some of the stuff we've come down is up to the left. Yeah, I'll zoom in, why not, a little bit. So that's what's considered the head wall there. And there we go, I can find the waterfall. Yeah, days don't get much better than this up here. I'm not sure how many days the Washington winds up in just totally socked in, and it's still completely open up here. Back in the parking lot. Got a little over 10 miles, 4,500 feet. It's clearing out. It's like 8 hours. A lot of hiking, a lot of great views. None of it was easy. I guess I'll just go with that. But I'd probably do it again because I'm crazy.